we're back to decorate my kitchen for Halloween. Now it's going to be a little bit different. We're decorating the kitchen for Halloween and Day of the Dead. We do celebrate Day of the Dead here, and I know some people will not be happy that I decorate for both together, but I do decorate for both together. So this half of the kitchen is going to be Halloween. The other half of the kitchen is going to be Day of the Dead. It is all going to be in one video. We normally put our Day of the Dead stuff on our fireplace because I feel like that's really the center of our house and where we used to at least meet a lot, but I feel like we meet a lot in the kitchen now. So I want to put it where I know we are often and where we are at the beginning and end of the day. I love celebrating Day of the Dead. I'm learning every single year more and more about it. It's not something I grew up celebrating. So I am not a know-it-all, believe me, I am not. I am learning every single year new things, but I love remembering our loved ones as much as possible. And so anything that I could do to do that, especially during Halloween when I guess it's not really thought about much, I do it. So we are going to be decorating for both here, but we're going to be decorating this side for Halloween first. I picked out a few things that I know I want out, and there's a few things that are actually going to go in my cabinets, but I have them out right now because, well, they're out. I washed them. I do have more stuff to wash. I do not put any dishes in my cabinets that have been in those storage bins without getting washed first. So we're going to even have more than this at some point, but for right now, this is what we're working with. Some of our stuff is years and years old, and they're starting to really show that wear. As you can see, we only have 3 bowls left of this design, but the more that I look at, the more I think it's not going to last through this whole Halloween, and part of that is sad to me because I stopped picking up stuff really like this. I only picked up these 2 cups this year, and so because my kids are teenagers. One is almost a teen, the other one is a teen, and they're not really like, I want the dishes and I want the plates. So when these are gone, I might invest in like a nice pair, not plastic, from a different place, but these will be the end of this stuff. So it's kind of sad for me this year. Even these are starting to really show wear. But this is what we have, and we're going to work actually over here first where it is at and move on from there. I guess we'll kind of like rotate around the kitchen a little bit. That side isn't even clean yet, so I will have to stop and do that at some point. But I did wipe down this side and we're ready to go. This year I'm happy to add certain pieces to our collection. I said it in videos before. I love this designer, Ellie and Anna. I'm happy that I was able to add a few pieces. So I really want this to kind of be the center of the focal point over here. Normally I decorate right in that corner right there, but as you can see, we have our, I think it's an Echo Show 8. I don't know what it's called. I love that thing though, especially when I'm cooking. You can play Netflix on it and all. And so it's going to stay there in that corner. So I'm thinking maybe just kind of right here. There you go. That space that you see right here up until where the paper towels are at, because then the sink is over there and everybody's messy when they wash their hands in this house. So I'm thinking right here. So let's move this stuff and try to piece it all together so it looks good. I did pull stuff from the Ghoulish Garden. I said in my last decorating video that I'm trying to put the Ghoulish Garden everywhere downstairs instead of all of it together. I want to kind of space it out. So I do have some pieces from the Ghoulish Garden to put over here, and we'll see if we add any more. I no longer have my coffee maker up here. We have a Keurig. It used to be up here all the time, but really only Chase uses it. So it's down in his office now. It's not up here, but we're still going to, I don't know, maybe we'll make like a hot chocolate bar or something at some point over here. Let's go a little bit closer. I know Target has out their Halloween like hot cocoa bar stuff. So maybe we can make a hot cocoa bar at some point, but for right now, we're just going to work with what we have. I do have 2 of the cups to match those canisters, and I do plan on using these, but I don't know. Should we keep them as decor out since it's like a collection, or? Or is that too much of the same kind of matching print over and over again? Is that light bad too? Let me see. That's a little bit of a better lighting, right? I don't think that these, I think it's gonna be a little bit too much right there. I do have this sign that we used to use for our Choric coffee bar thing. I think I'm gonna put it right up here for now. Yeah, kind of like that. All these dishes are gonna go in my cabinet. I think I know what we need. I think we need one of these from the Ghoulish Garden to go on that side. Everything's kind of orange, so I hate to put a white pumpkin. Maybe we'll just stick with the orange. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, I think that looks better there. And that one there. I did want to add him somehow. He's just a big wooden ghost. He was bought at Home Goods last year. Okay, that works. I wanted to show you guys these because they're above my sink right now. But if I tried to show you it, the window's right there. You guys can't really see them. They're called mini verses. My kids, well, Bella, used to really like them years ago. And I kind of got into them from when she did. I don't collect them, but I collect the holiday ones. And so they had the Halloween ones this year. They did have one for Beetlejuice, but I did not get that one. It's like the chaser. But I did get these and I made them, and so I put them up above my sink so that when I'm doing dishes, I have something to look at, and I think they're super cute. So they're these little kits that you get to make different things with, like food look and stuff. And so this was the Halloween cake, and they were recold, but they're back on the shelves, so I'm going to guess that they figured out the whole resin thing to begin with. I used to do resin a lot, so I'm well aware of you use it in a well-ventilated area and all, and you do not get it on your hands and all that safety stuff. But maybe they didn't think about that when they made it. I'm not sure. But here goes the next one. I'll show you guys them really up close because they're cute. It's like a little skeleton drink. Let me see. And it has bugs in there and ice cubes and whipped cream. And so you make these. They're not hard to make either. They come with instructions, but it's really as easy as filling the thing with resin, which they give you, putting bugs in there and letting it dry. Little fake gummy bugs. And then letting it dry in the sun for like 10 minutes. This one's gonna fall. Oh, this one got a little bit messed up, but it's like the dirt cups. And so you can really customize them however you want. Has spider web at bottom. They're super sweet. So I have these up above my sink on the windowsill, and they look good, especially when the sun hits them, because you can see through the drinks. So you can actually see everything in there and all. Either way, these are a part of our decor. Okay, but what we're going to worry about right now is right here. This is where we keep our plates and our bowls. Our cups are kept over there. And as you can see, there's a lot of summer stuff out right now. So I'm going to pull the summer stuff down really quick. It's not going to take long. I'm not going to make you guys watch me pull all this out and replace it with some of the Halloween stuff. Like I said, this is about 50% of what I have. I didn't realize there was more in a bin. That all needs to be washed before it gets put up here. But we'll put up what we do have. Our summer stuff is pulled down. There is a little bit of Valentine's Day back there. I normally store our holiday stuff in here because we're only a family of 4. We don't use that much in the dish area. And so I don't need shelves on shelves on shelves of dishes. I just don't use them. So I normally store holiday stuff in here and then take it out as needed. But my Halloween stuff, I did store away last year in the bins and not in here. So I'm going to leave that little bit of Valentine's Day. It's going to be covered up. I really don't care. I did have something to tell you guys, though. I don't know how long ago it was. Probably when summer started. I think I made a Dollar Tree haul video, or just a video on stuff in general, a whole video in general. And I included these cups from Dollar Tree. They were glass. They were about this big, maybe a little bit bigger. And they had the bee print that the plates have on them. My son was using one day, and the whole thing shattered in his mouth. Now he's okay. He didn't swallow any, nothing. He's fine. But the whole thing just out of nowhere shattered. And I'm going to guess it was the temperature difference between what he was drinking and the room temperature cup. But that was a little shocking to me. I've never had that happen before. And it's not like the house was cold or the house was hot and then the drink was... It wasn't that much of a temperature difference, but it was enough to shatter the whole cup as he was drinking. Now again, he's okay, but I will never buy another glass cup from Dollar Tree ever again. That was freaky. We actually threw away the other ones that we had because that was weird. So anyway, we're going to put our plates in first. We're keeping our white plates in here because they are microwavable safe. I don't think these ones are. Yeah, these aren't microwavable safe, so we still will need our microwavable safe, just plain white plates. I got these, I think, off of Amazon, that brand. Really love the brand. They're holding up really, really well. So we're just going to put these right on top. And even these, they are like odds and ends plates because they are also getting old. So we have a lot of different styles in here. And when they go, we're not going to replace them. So see how long they last. We're keeping our small white plates in here too. Like I said, they are microwavable safe, so we do keep them. And we are keeping our white bowls for the exact same reason. But we will add the Halloween balls. I'm just going to add the Halloween balls behind the white bowls because my kids, they don't really read. And so if they need to microwave something, they might throw this in the microwave. If I don't catch them and tell them not microwavable safe, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to put these behind the white bowls so they're a second thing that they reach for. But they're still in here in case they want them. I'll have to put away our summer stuff at some point. And then I really need to wash the other cups. So I'm just going to throw these cups in with my other cups. I don't think there's any fall. Oh no, there is some summer stuff to come out. This one could come out and be put away. This one could come out. It's going to need work in here, but I'm not going to bother doing it until I have everything washed. So I'm just going to put these two up. And did you guys see? Okay, if we're in a rush, we're a McDonald's family. I'm just going to be honest. If something's going on, I don't feel well, we're a McDonald's family. Last night, I didn't feel well, and with the stomach ulcer, you have to watch what you take, and I had a headache. I had a headache all day, and it came around like 7 o'clock, and we just ordered pizza. We are that type of family that if something goes on, we do eat out. But did you guys see that McDonald's had their cups out again? I was a little disappointed that they were plastic, but I did get 2 of them before they sold out completely. I think somebody's using the other one because it's not up here. But I was able to get the Barbie one, which I'm very thankful for. I do love the 2 cups that we got. It's Barbie and then Hot Wheels. And then the other one was like the Halloween McNuggets and the Transformers. And it was really cool. I think there was even Lego on there. So even though we only got 2, I wish I would have got the TY one. I know you could buy them secondhand. Like people resell them all the time, but they're a little expensive. I love the 2 that I did get. I do wish they were glass, but so far they're holding up pretty well. I do use them all the time. And then we'll put these 2 mugs up there. I'm just afraid if I leave these out as decor, I'll never use them. And I want to make sure I use what I have. So I am going to put these up here and add them to our cups. Alright, so minus the fall summer stuff that I have to put away. This is kind of what it looks like here, and I will give you guys an overview like I did for the other one. Let's turn it around and bring it over there and get some Day of the Dead stuff set up. There's a few things I forgot over there, so we're going to be heading back towards the Halloween decorations after decorating for Day of the Dead. But this is where we are going to decorate for Day of the Dead. This is on the opposite counter, and this tends to be a collect-all. This obviously a flat surface I couldn't get rid of when I tried to go minimum, and we still very much live a minimum. You just can't tell it when it's the holidays. So I'm hoping that by setting this up here, we'll stop with that, because it's just, I'm tired of surfaces collecting stuff. Again, why we went minimum, I'm tired of it. So I'm hoping by setting this up here, people will also stop putting stuff here. But this is where we tend to start and end our day. So I want it to be somewhere thoughtful. We have all these pieces. I don't know, I think I have one new piece this year so far for this, but Target is where I normally get pieces from, and they normally don't come out with their Day of Dead for quite some time. They come out with Halloween way sooner, and Day of the Dead's like a week or two before Day of the Dead is celebrated. So we will probably add to this as the season goes on, but we're going to work with what we have for now. And this is going to be the first thing that we set up. I do not put pictures, by the way, in any of the frames I have for Day of the Dead. We have so many loved ones that have moved on. It would be hard to pick just certain people to put there, and I do not have enough frames for everyone. So when we do celebrate Day of the Dead and we do take time to remember our loved ones and all, we have way more photos than would fit in here. We have photo albums. So believe me, we have the photos. They're just not in here. We're going to use some command hooks to hang up the flag underneath. I was just going to use tape, but when I pulled out my tape, it was empty. Thanks to my teens. If they would tell me that it was out, I would buy more tape. But I can't buy tape if I don't know we need tape. We have our dog and our cat. I missed one dish. One dish. Our ghost spatula. I'll have to wash it by hand. Maybe this year I'll put in the picture. I don't know. But we're going to put it up still. Her book. Weird. I'm sorry for the glare. I have two of these. This one came and it was very broken. I glued it back together, and then I didn't have the heart to get rid of it, so I glued it back together and I kept it. But I have one that is not broken, but I have looked through every single bin that I have, and I cannot find it. So when I find it, I will switch it out with this one, but I'm just going to place this one for right now because I really don't know where it went. I really don't know. So I am going to put this on there for right now. We do have the candles to go with this. When we do celebrate and we move the stuff to our dining room table, I will then place the candles. But for right now, I am not going to place the candles. But we do have the candles. Don't worry. We do have them. Not that anybody's worried. Anyway, I'm interested to see where the other one is at because it's not here. And my concern is that I have another Halloween bin in my storage unit. Yeah, that's a concern of mine. All right, we're going to place this one actually right over here. You might not see it, but when everything is said and done, again, I will take you guys around and I will show you it. So that's our Day of the Dead setup for now. I'm sure we will add to it when Day of the Dead stuff actually comes out at Target. And maybe this year I'll actually put a picture in those frames. We're actually going to move back to Halloween stuff on the opposite side of the room, because I forgot a large amount of things. If you hear the dishwasher on, it is on. I loaded the dishes into the dishwasher so that the mugs and all were finally getting washed and we could put all of those away. But I forgot stuff. Let's turn the camera around and finish up over there. All right, we're back over here again. I did miss a few things. I was going through the binge trying to find that piece, which I never found. So I don't know where I put that piece that wasn't broken. Anyway, I found a few more things that I would like to add to this side of the kitchen. Yeah. So I bought this from Target this year. Just a little wreath, but it doesn't have like a hook or anything for it. So I have this twine that I was using for outside. I planned on using outside. So I was thinking maybe attaching that to it to hang it because it's white, the ghost is white, whatever. But then I also have one of these clear command strips. So I was like, maybe I could do that, but it is kind of, it's not a big one, so it would have to kind of like balance or something. I think the twine's gonna look better. Let's open this twine really quick and we're gonna hang it. We're actually gonna hang it above my sink where the mini verses are. I think it will just look cool over there. I think I still buy little wreaths like this because we used to have collage walls in this house. And little wreaths always look good on a collage wall. So I think I'm so used to buying them because of that. Where does this start? Okay, found it. I was a little worried that I was gonna have to unravel that a lot. So I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna mind it being shown like this. If I do mind it later on, I can always try to hide it in with the twigs. But it's white, the ghost is white, the moon is kind of white, stars are white. So it does go with the wreath. And I can see why this wreath didn't come with a hook. It was only like $5. Let's hang it up. The twine's not gonna work. It's too soft. It just keeps coming unraveled, even though I keep double knotting it. We're gonna have to go with the command strip. I don't have any other rope in the house to use. Okay, you know what? It works. There goes our little wreath above the sink with the dishes. Oh, Bella said something. Dang it. Okay, that's that. Okay, back in my oven. I am going to hang up these towels. Brand new, not washed. I will wash them at some point. I will wash them at some point. I'm sorry, Bella's texting me. Her friends are sick. And now she's not feeling well with the big C. We have been lucky enough to avoid that so far. Chase hasn't been, but everybody else has been lucky enough to avoid that so far. And so I know our time is limited, and we're gonna run out of time where we're not safe. And that eventually we're gonna run into it. I'm just not looking forward to it. Still dealing with health issues. Anyway, let's move on and we'll take care of that when Bella gets home. So I had this sign, but now that I put that wreath up there, I'm not going to hang up this sign anymore. Of course I have pot holders, all from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to throw them in my drawer. I have a mug warmer. I have to find my block though. I forget what they call it. Anyway, I call it a block to plug this in, to plug it into an outlet. I know I used it somewhere in this house and I can never find it, but I'm going to leave this out so that when I do find it, I can use it. And the last thing, another towel. Have to get washed. I have a lot of Halloween hand towels. I don't know why. Last thing is this little pumpkin mat. Pretty sure it's for a bathroom, but I'm always looking for another mat to stay right here. I have one in front of the sink. It's not Halloween, it's just green. I'm looking for one right here. I like having two mats, so I'm going to place this one here for now. It's small, but it'll do. Okay. Last piece for the kitchen is some Halloween hand soap. So we'll trade that out. My sink is a little crazy right now. I'm starting to bring in our plants from outside that won't last in the winter. So the sink's a little crazy, but that's over there. I also bought some fall dish soap for me. Not Halloween, just fall. But it's nice to have really nice smelling dish soap for when you have to do dishes. Really makes it a lot more pleasant. So we have that also. Okay guys, the kitchen is done. I'm gonna show you guys what we did. And then obviously I have to go I have to figure out what's going on with Bella. All right, let me show you guys the kitchen. Okay, we're starting off with our Halloween candle and our little Halloween candle display thing. Moving over, we do have our mugs. I do still have to clean them, but I think I'm gonna just leave it like this because I do drink a lot of tea in the evenings, and so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. We have our ghost and our pumpkins with our ghoulish garden touch. With the sink, we have our hand wash, and I mean it's fall, but whatever, I'm gonna include the dish soap. Our 3 little minis, yeah, so you can't see them well. Mini verses with our wreath. Even more cups that have to dry and be put up with the other cups. Don't forget the dishwasher also has cups. We have a lot of Halloween cups. And then we have our Day of the Dead display. And of course our rug and our hand towels. So that is it for our Halloween in the kitchen. If things change a little bit, and they may, I may make a video when the whole thing is done on what I changed around. But this is what we are going to do for right now. That light is so bright. This is what we're going to do for right now. And again, it adds that little bit of touch of Halloween without going too crazy and having stuff everywhere. That's what I was trying to avoid this year. I was trying to avoid the clutter of Halloween. I just wanted small touches everywhere so you knew it was Halloween without going crazy and having it shoved down your throat. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys also decorated. Maybe you guys decorated with me. Maybe you guys are inspired to decorate now. There's a lot of decorating videos on YouTube, but you can make a whole playlist and have fun decorating your house. But I'm going to go. I hope that you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Pray for us that everything is okay. I'm going to have to deal with this whole Bella thing. Yeah, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.